put in
I
my.
see you. I see you rapping these South Africa merch, kid.
Yeah, so I had at the Shark Dive, but I just in South Africa. The significance was I was just having so much time to myself, and was processing that my 40th birthday was coming up.
Right.
And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do, man? Like I'm fully embrace my age, fully embrace my stage, but how? So I was sharing with you in private, like,
right, yeah.
People know me as a basketball player, they know me as a coach, they know me as an educator. But I'm like, at this stage, I'm in a completely different space, you know, professionally and personally. And I said, yes, I could do the yacht. Yes, I could do the guys trip in Vegas. I could have did some type of flex for the gram.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was like, I'm not there either no more.
Yeah,
I don't need that to feel seen.
Right, to validate anything. Your journey is different.
Yeah, I just don't. So, thinking about my communities that I work and coach with, thinking about the people that I help and mentor, it was like, I want to do a conference to bless them with the game that I've absorbed in these past 20 years, in the space of a mentor, a coach, a trainer, a consultant, a speaker, a leader, you know what I mean, a father, a husband. It was like, it's so much I've learned and been through, and my heart goes out because I've grown to stages that a lot of people don't get to see, don't get to hear, don't get to understand. And I wanted to expose that to people as well.
Hey.
You know what I mean? And so I'm glad my boy was in the building to bless me.
Oh, you already knew. Always, man. Hey, I wouldn't have missed it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have missed it, man. It was a great conference.
Yeah.
When I think of conference, I think of, you know, this intellectual, standoffish, I'm just spitting information, people just getting information. Yesterday's conference, I feel like we could change the name to something outside of a conference. It was an experience more than anything, because we had an intimate setting, we had intimate conversations with the presenters, yourself, DeJuan, Shannon, Julian. It was amazing, man. Jeremy, obviously can't forget Jeremy. It was an amazing experience, and I think that's the part that holds true to me, because conferences are, you're like, okay, well, I got all this information, what I'm gonna do.
And for you, like, you're one of the reasons that inspired me to do it.
Yeah.
So now that you did it, now that you was there, what was like some of the takeaways that you had?
Takeaways, man, that we need to really have more intense conversations around some of the stuff that came up at the conference, right? So we went to the breakout groups. I'm giving a little bit of about what's going on.
Yeah, please.
The breakout groups, especially, man, were vital and important. We chopped it out afterwards, and the breakout groups exposed people's struggles in a real way.
Yeah.
So, you know, I like the last breakout group was probably the best one.
Yeah.
Because you split it up. We had the couples and people in relationship, and they had the single people. I fall into that single category.
Yeah.
Right? And it was interesting to hear people's passion about, you know, past experience in relationships, what they're looking to do in advance in their future relationships, and how at the core of it, this is the takeaway for me, that God is the center of all of it, should be the center of all of it as we progress forward. You know what I mean? In my personal experience, I try to do it my way. I'm trying to do it other people's way. Try to, you know, appease and do all these other things. But I'm saying, man, I'm tired of doing it my way. We got to put God first. So, and that conference highlighted all of that, because you couldn't get that in a larger environment. In a larger environment, you're just getting information, and you don't have that intimacy, that one-on-one interaction you can have with other people who have a shared experience. So I think that's the recipe moving forward for year 2. For year 2, that's the recipe.
The plugs are everywhere. Jake, the plugs are everywhere, as if like there was no strategy behind this, bro. There was simply, hey, listen, I'm turning 40. I want to look back at this moment in my life. Right. You know what I mean? And say, you know, I want to kind of highlight in a real way where I am.
That was captivated, bro. It was captured for sure.
And what was humbling, this was what humbling, man. I was mad nervous.